Hey guys, it's TheNpcsim, and I'm back with another tutorial. And this tutorial came as a request from Amy Vega, and her tutorial request was how to make eyebrows. I literally figured out how to do this maybe 2 hours ago. This used to be such a complicated thing for me to do, but after I sat down, read the tutorial multiple times, I got it, and it's actually so much easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today, and we will take it slowly step by step so you guys will get it, and once you guys figure out how to get this, it's going to be awesome. So anyways, the things you will need are the Sims 2 Body Shop, a picture of eyebrows, any like shape you want, like arched eyebrows, like the kind of rounded half crescents or whatever shape you want. And you're going to need an editing program like GIMP or Photoshop. I recommend GIMP because it's free and it's like Photoshop in every single way. I use GIMP, so I'm going to include a download link for that in the description box. And what else do we need? That's actually it. So once you guys get all that, let's get started. Okay, so once your body shop is loaded up, we're going to need to get two things out. So you're going to go to Create Parts, Start New Project, and we're going to go to Create Genetics and Skin Tones. And you're going to pick out a random skin tone. I always just go with the base skins and just save it. Name it whatever you want. And just click Accept. Actually, we'll do the second item later. For right now, just get it exported. I hate when my computer does this. Alright, let's say your textures are saved too, yada yada yada. So now what we need to do is open up our editing program. Okay, so once it's open, you're going to go to File and Open. And this is where you're going to open up the eyebrow picture you got. I put mine in my Sims folder. I made a Sims folder where I just like stashed my custom content and creating stuff wherever. Like, not wherever, in a certain area. It just makes everything easier to find. Alright, I'm using this image just because they look like nice eyebrows. So anyways, once you get your eyebrow image open, what you're going to do is take your lasso tool or free select, whatever they call it, and you're going to select around the eyebrow, trying not to get the skin if you can help it. And there we go, and now we're going to copy it. And now we're just going to open a new file and paste the eyebrow in, and you can just close this. Don't worry if there's skin with the eyebrow. It won't show up in your game unless there's like very, very little eyebrow and a whole lot of skin. So yeah. Anyways, what we're going to do now is go to Colors, and we're going to click on Desaturate and just click OK, so it's now a black and white image like so. Now you go back to Colors, you're going to click on Hue and Saturation. No, pardon me. Brightness and Contrast. Sorry. You're going to up the contrast a little bit. You want the eyebrow to be kind of dark, but to where you can still see a good, like the hairs are still very nice and visible. And once you get that, you just click OK. So basically you want the skin to be white if there's a lot of skin, and the hairs to be dark, like so. And so now what we're going to do is go to File and Open, and we're going to open up our skin that we saved. So we go to EA Games and The Sims 2. Then you go to Projects, and just open up the skin that you had. And you're going to find the file that says face. It can be, I was going to say it can be any face, but I would just select the first one, which is the adult female face. So you get this. And the way you're going to do is select your eyebrow, copy it, and then we go to this face and we paste it. So now there's a second layer. What we're going to do is go up to where it says Modes Normal. You click that and you click Multiply. And this will allow you to move the eyebrow around and reshape it around the layer so you don't have to so you can see what you're doing basically. That makes any sense. And what you're going to do at this point is just rescale your eyebrow to however you want it to look, like whatever size you want.
Where'd you get this at?
Right, and once it looks good to you, you can just leave that there. And now what we're going to do is take one of our select tools, and you just select the eye and the eyebrow. You go to Edit and Copy, and you paste it. Now you take your flip tool, so it's mirrored, and then you just take the eye and you want to place it on the other side so it matches up. I'm not sure about that. You can change the opacity down a little bit so you can make sure that you are lined up perfectly, which is what you want to be, is lined up perfectly. You go like that. Oops. Make sure you keep the opacity turned up. And so there we go. And that to me is honestly looking really good. So now what we're going to do once you have it lined up and looking good, you're going to go to Colors, and you're going to click Invert, and it's going to be this weird color. And the reason we're doing this is we're making an alpha, and if you guys know what an alpha is, this should be kind of making some sense to you now as to why we changed the color and all that. If you don't know what an alpha is, I recommend going to my clothing tutorial where I talk about the alphas. I'll put the link to that below in the description box so you guys can check that out. Anyway, so now we have our white eyebrows. So what we're going to do is just, let's see, I wonder. Okay, no. You're going to take your select tool and just start selecting around the eyebrows and coloring the picture in black. All the areas except for the eyebrows. Okay, so to make coloring the area black around the eyebrows a bit better, once you get these little boxes, you can take your fuzzy select tool and just start clicking the areas around it and coloring them in like so. And then just take your paintbrush. Oh. And you can go over the big areas like so. And there we go. You've made your alpha for your eyebrows. Oh, I missed a little bit of blue down here. And you're just going to copy this and save it. And now we're going to go back to Body Shop and cancel this. Click Start New Project, create facial hair, makeup, and glasses. And you're going to go to Eyebrows, and you're just going to go over to the last eyebrow shape. It's a little fuzzy kind of looking one. And we export that. Name it whatever you want and click accept. Alright, and now we're gonna go back and go to open and go back to projects and open up your project. And the first thing we're going to do is open up the alpha, and you just paste and save. And now if you go back to Body Shop and refresh, you'll see you have your eyebrows, but we're not done just yet. Now what you need to do is reopen the eyebrows that you used. And we're going to once again take our lasso tool and go around it. This time, it does not matter if you get a little bit of skin. It's totally cool. I actually get some just to make it easier. And now you copy. And now we're going to open up the eyebrows right here. And what we're going to do really fast, actually, I forgot, is copy your alpha and paste it onto here and save. Click export. And now recopy your eyebrow. And what you're going to do is paste it and scale it down to a good size. You click scale. And now you put it over your alpha. Put the opacity down. And you want to make sure the eyebrow part gets into the eyebrow alpha area, not any part of the skin. And now you copy the eyebrow and you paste it. We go to our flip tool and we flip it. And then we do the same process here. We turn the opacity back up. And we save it once more. And now we go back to Body Shop. Let's zoom in a little bit. And you click refresh. And there we go. We have our eyebrows. I'll have to go back and trim part of the skin out. But for the most part, those are your eyebrows. And you can also go back to the skin and change the size of the eyebrows. Because you can see these are a little bit big. But anyways, though, that was my short-ish tutorial on making eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.